stereo.
Unfocused. Yeah.
Man, what up?
We're back.
AJ Twist, and we're back.
And I'm T, and we're back.
And this is Unfocused.
Episode 297. And for those of you that don't know, this is Hariyama.
Oh, then this is like a sumo dude, man.
Yeah, I know. I understand that, but I just don't know. What is he? Is what I'm saying. What
He's
the fuck
sumo.
is he?
He's a fighting
You can't
type.
be a
He's
sumo.
a Hariyama.
But what is he? That's what you just said.
He's a Pokemon.
What you just said is an occupation, not a designation of what he is. Anyway,
He's a Pokemon.
I'll tell you what he is. He's the arm thrust Pokemon.
Okay.
That's very specific. He's the Pokemon that hits you with an arm thrust.
I wonder if he's based off a Honda.
He does look like he could be. That's also not a thing he can be, but okay,
What?
that's fine.
He's like a Honda then. How's that?
Yeah, I mean he is an E Honda. You're right. It's hard to say.
What was I trying to open?
One of his abilities is thick fat. What the fuck is thick fat?
Ooh, thick fat's cool. I like getting thick fat on my Venusaur or on I think a mammal swine can get it, but thick fat will give you less damage against, I believe, fire types. I forgot there's more to it, but that's why I like it though, because if you have it on a Venusaur, you have thick fat with Venusaur, then you're taking less fire damage when you get by fire.
You'd think having fat would make you cook quicker, but okay, I'll buy it. Anyway, this is
how you look at it,
True. This is the podcast about video games, comics, animes, movies, all that stuff. And we're available on Stitcher,
Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts, like, rate, comment, subscribe, all that. YouTube.com/Unfocused Podcast. Twitter @Unfocused28. And all those things. There's a huge plug for it. You can also email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com for comments, questions, concerns, or things you want us to talk about.
Collision28.com.
Yeah, that's the hub. That's where it all is. AJ, Unfocused Week, what you been up to?
Oh, my bad. No, I didn't hear a rumor. I was just making sure this shit worked.
Oh, okay.
I just happened to be that button.
Just so everyone knows, we did not hear a rumor. This is official.
It is.
AJ?
So, Unfocused Week, huh?
Yeah.
So, played some Digimon. So we got DJ and I went camping, not camping. We went on a search to Frankensons for these Digimon cards, right? Getting a booster pack and all that. They're fucking high, expensive everywhere though, which fucking sucks. It's hard to find any Digimon cards for the right price and everything. So Danny and I, we just gave in. We gave in to the freaking overpricedness of everything.
Sometimes the battle, the search just wears you out after a while.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I didn't, only been looking for like a week or two, so it wasn't that long. But him and I, we bought a booster pack, a box rather. It cost us too much, but we went ahead and did it.
How much was it?
$180. So we split at $90. Yeah,
damn, that's a lot.
It is a lot. Like usually they sell for $90, so it was doubled up.
Damn, it sells for $90?
Yeah, that's what
fucked
it's supposed to
up.
sell for.
I thought when you guys gave up, it was gonna be like $20 more, $30 more.
No,
fucking double.
I would have been happy if it was $20, $30, $40 more.
Jesus, dude, the nerd industry for cards and comics is so broken. Like, it's so fucked.
Right now, it really is though. And what's crazy too is that one of the vendors I saw at Frankensons, apparently these booster boxes also come with these things called dash packs. It has like one card in it, that's kind of special. And one guy was selling the box alone without the dash pack for $180, but with the dash pack for $200.
What?
Like, I didn't even know a dash pack came with it, but the fact you told me that, I'm good.
So you telling me you charged me because you took it out?
Yeah.
Like, that's bullshit.
And then so I found someone else that was giving it with the dash pack for the normal 180. Well, not normal 180, but they're already overpriced 180. So I was like,
the new normal
shit.
180.
Yeah, exactly. And everyone else had it for like 180 or 190 or some shit like that. So it's like, fuck it, I can't find it anywhere anymore. Even all the little card shops I've been to recently don't even have any in stock. Don't even know when they will get them in. And if they did have them, they were like selling the packs for $10 each.
There's a card shop right there
Tell
in
me.
Northridge, right?
Tell me.
Is it? I want to say it's across the street from Earth 2.
I think that was the one. That was the one I was telling you about.
Oh, you told me about it.
Yeah,
That's right.
Enjoy. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you did tell me about that.
Yeah, that's right. But and then they had no boosters; they only had the decks, and that's where I got the decks.
How about there's a card shop in the Northridge Mall too? Have you hit that one up yet?
They're gone, dude.
Oh, they're gone?
Yeah. That spot's gone.
Oh, shit.
I went there too.
Fuck, I didn't know that was gone.
I even went to that Tokyo Life store because sometimes they sell Pokemon card stuff,
Yeah.
and they don't have shit in there.
Yeah.
Barely any Pokemon cards. Actually, they had a box of Pokemon cards, shiny fates, and that was like $200 or some shit for like a box that normally costs like $40-$60.
Fuck, okay, so you already know where you're not supposed to get it from, right?
Yeah, even like Pokemon cards, So yeah, I even like looked up some new card shops that I never heard of and try to go there. I went to one yesterday too, over in down the street from Collector's Paradise. There's like a little shopping area down Van Noen.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
Yeah,
there's a place in there somewhere called Fire and Dice, which is a pretty dope name.
Fire and Dice. Oh, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, right. No Digimon cards. I had no idea when they were getting any in. And I was gonna go to another spot over in Panorama, and I went to go look them up real quick on their Instagram, and they had posted a picture that day saying they got broken into. I was like, fuck. So they were closed. It's like, we're closed today because we got broken into.
Probably got
like,
broken into
it.
for the Digimon cards.
Right? I could imagine.
You know, there's a place over near my job. If you could remind me, I could swing by there and see if they're.
Yeah, if you want to walk in, if you see if they have any. Yeah, there's another spot I know about over in Santa Clarita. They're not open on Tuesdays though.
Tuesdays?
They're not open Tuesdays.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, well, like a lot of even some comic book stores do that I go to, like the House of Secrets that I go to.
Well, that's because comic
shipments
shipments
Monday or Tuesday.
I think that's because shipments come in on Tuesdays for comics though. But like, why would a card store like not open on Tuesday?
Emerald Knights is closed on Mondays. So yeah, it's like some random places are like closed on a random day sometimes like that. It's weird.
Okay.
It's a thing though. So yeah, so that's why we gave in to get in those. But we had fun on like having open packs like that. Like I've only ever opened a whole box once, and that was the one time we bought a Yu-Gi-Oh box. Back in the day. So that was kind of fun. Me and Danny did it. We filmed it too. Actually, I forgot I had that. So maybe I might release that out. And then we learned how to play the game too. So him and I went, reading the rules and fucking watching YouTube videos to figure out how to play and going through our deck and everything. And we just used our base starter decks just to get a feel for it because the starter deck is meant for that, right? To learn and everything.
Which I'm privy to one because they had extra.
Yep.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Danny.
Yep. Yeah, we played and it was fun. It was cool. And Danny and I get to figure it out. And then as we played, like we questioned shit too. Like when you get into a card game and these chains start happening, like wait, how does this work?
Starting to find because that's the problem. People that have been playing it for too long. You start to ask questions that would break the game, or like, and that's how you learn how to do fucked up shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're kind of getting to that territory a little bit. We're like, okay, let's calm down a little bit and like let's not try to get too crazy.
Try to understand it first. Right?
Yeah, exactly. One of the craziest things that happened though, that was fucking crazy. One of the rules. So the game is based off this memory. It's a little chart you have that you got to follow. It goes from 0 to 1. I'm sorry, from 0 to 10 on one side and 0 to 10 on the other side for your opponent. And to play cards or to play certain cards, you got to pay memory. So then you got to, take away your memory and go negatively to the point where it may go to your opponent's side. And that means your opponent would be positive. But as soon as it goes past 0, your turn ends. So you could play like a big card worth 10 memory, and then you'll go -5 or some shit, right? And then all of a sudden, that's it. You're done. Your turn's done. You can't even go beyond that as soon as you like summon something or something like that. So that's how the memory gauge works in the game. So one of the crazier things, and what people try to, or at least me and what Danny are trying to do, what happens too, if you don't use all your memory on your turn, then when you pass it to your opponent, they don't get negative memory. That your memory, you just lose all your memory, and then it goes to 3 on their side right away. So to prevent your opponent from having some type of positiveness on their side, what we were trying to do is trying to play something at the very end that will leave the memory at -1 or 2 for us. So when they start their turn, they're at only +1 or +2 for memory. Or even just get it to 0, I think is the other thing you could do too. I don't know if it's supposed to jump up to 3 or not on their side if it's 0. I don't think so. But that's the other thing. Either get it to 0, 1, or 2. That's what you want to do. And so there's different things that Danny and I are trying to do. And at one point, I got the memory down to 0, and I started to attack Danny. And one of the cards that came up when I attacked him was something that said that Danny automatically gets +2 to memory. And so when it went from 0 to my side to 2 on his side, my turn ended. And I was like, fuck, I wanted to attack like 3 more times, but because this happened, I only got to attack once, and our minds was like blown at the moment. We're like, man, that was sick, like that was so cool. So like we had just moments like that that we came across and everything. So it was interesting. So we did that. And in regards to that too, because of this memory thing that's part of the game, I made this today. Oh, the green is kind of invisible. So this is how a way to keep track of memory. So right here in the middle, it's 0. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the other side for your opponent. So when I, get memory, it goes up, and I can move the slider back and forth to figure out how much memory I have. And as which one?
Don't forget time.
Oh yeah, and then move it downwards. If I use memory. So this is a better way to keep track of it. Something that I 3D printed today, so I can play the game. So I did that today. That was cool. I also made these little 3D. So I have a card box, so card separators.
Nice. Card separators. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, so I printed some of these out for myself. Something that I always wanted to do, rather than use a cardstock or something like that. Did that. And then also one thing I forgot to mention last week, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong.
I haven't seen it. Don't talk about it.
Nope. Okay. But it was pretty good. Wasn't too crazy with the story. Kind of was, if I understood it, but not really. But it was a good time. Definitely check it out. And I was definitely almost correct in some of the things I thought about from the previous movie. And I'm pretty sure the spoilers out there, so you guys can figure it out. But good time. I think that's pretty much all I did, really, though.
All right.
Oh, one more thing. I bought this, too. Boss Monster. There's a new fucking expansion to it. Rise of the Mini Bosses. I don't know what it is yet, but I was like, fuck yeah, more fucking Boss Monster. It's a cool card game that I like. Anyways.
All right.
Go for it.
So definitely I watched more Invincible.
Oh, I saw that.
It's insane how different it is from the comic. That shit is just way, way different. There's even extra sequences that really throw you for a loop and kind of like take you outside of it and make you like not like damn, this is so different from the comic. I'm just following the show's story now that I don't even remember. Like I'm not even thinking about the comic anymore. So yeah, they did a great job with Invincible. I haven't seen the last episode, which is number 5, but I might watch that after this podcast. It's been pretty good.
All right.
Other than that, I read some more Thor, God of Thunder. That shit's amazing. Besides that, I watched more Fargo, the most recent season with Chris Rock. Man, that shit's fucking wild.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, dude, he's playing a serious role and he's doing a good job.
Whoa.
I'm super shocked, bro. When I heard he was in season 4, I kind of got turned off. I was like, what? Chris Rock? Because it has funny moments, but it's not a funny show at all.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, and I was like, Chris Rock, they're gonna make it too funny. No, man, he plays serious really well. I was pretty shocked.
It was like when I saw Trinity and Dexter. That one dude, that old dude, I don't know his name, but he was in Third Rock from the Sun. And
Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, like he's more of a comedian, right? When you think of him.
For sure.
And I was like, how is this going to play out? Like him being this bad guy. Dude, he was fucking scary, though.
He was so creepy.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay, that was cool.
Isn't it interesting when they're able to do that? Mm-hmm. Someone was telling me, like, it makes sense for comedians to them because, like, comedians know all the gamuts. Like, they talk about dark shit and make it funny, so that to them, like, that means that their mind can go to really creepy places. I'm like, damn,
so
that's
let's
pretty
go
cool.
to the creepy place without being funny.
Yeah, right? Let's take the funniness out, Yeah. There you go.
Shit.
That shit's... So, yeah, I've been enjoying Fargo Season 4. What else? Is there other things I had done? Not really. I've been kind of lagging lately. Splatoon. Been playing a lot of Splatoon lately. Getting up to S, going out of S, getting back up to S, going out of S.
Though. Okay.
Yeah, for Rainmaker and Tower, I keep jumping in and out of S. But the other ones I can't get into S. I'm still trying. I don't even remember what the other ones are. Clam Blitz.
Can never get to S and Clam Blitz because I'm never there when I'm to play. And then when it's there, I'm like, oh fuck yeah! And
you
then
say this every time.
I play like 2-3 matches, and then it changes to the next. I'm like, fuck! Like I was Clam Blitz. I need to rank up in this shit. Never catch it.
Dude, you know what the one is that kills me is territory. Because I get these
Splat zones.
Yeah, splat zones. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, it was territory in the first game. Splat zones, right? Dude, splat zones is so fucking rough because there's points where I'm sure I'm winning, I'm sure I'm gonna win this, and then at the last minute the fucking team kills me once, and then they turn it all around, and that time it takes me to respawn. And I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like,
yeah, you're like holding it down, like, oh, I got this shit.
Yeah.
And then you get hit. It's like, okay, where's my crew?
But my crew will come because I've been doing everything, so I'm like, they gotta be rolling up right now,
Yeah.
And nope.
No.
You just
and
lose.
It turns out they all die at the same time as you did.
Yeah, they all got splatted right there in that same moment, and
then you just can't recover.
Yeah. So that's I can never just I can't pass A+ in Splat Zone. I think I'm back down to A- in Splat Zone now. Anyway, just talking about nerd rankings for Splatoon. Been revisiting Yu Yu Hakusho, man. That shit's pretty fucking cool. Like the more I rewatch it, the more I'm like, some things kind of make sense. Like I feel like since we might have been watching Sakio. And maybe he knew about the demon. I know there's Elder Toguro link, but I don't think he told Elder Toguro too much about his plan. I feel like Sensui was watching Sakio, and even if he made it back from the Dark Tournament, Sensui would have killed him and took his fucking shit.
I think that was a thing.
Oh, was that actually a thing?
I think
they
that
talked.
was a thing.
Okay.
That was mentioned or that they knew about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. That
So
makes
I'm pretty
sense.
sure they knew of each other in some way. I mean, the Black Club, like fucking Sensui was there, right? Fucking up shit.
Oh, you're right.
So
And he hates the black. He's probably planning to kill them all.
maybe, yeah.
You know what? You're right. So Hiei's wish would have got fulfilled no matter what, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I was like recording that Eijo Hakusho into my computer the other day, and there's a whole movie that's on it that's not translated on the first DVD. And I don't know if that's Eijo Hakusho or if the collaboration of all the episodes are Eijo Hakusho. I was like really confused, like what is which here? And then if this is Eijo Hakusho, then what is this movie that we don't have translated? And that movie is just pretty much just highlights of the Dark Tournament too, by the way. Have you seen
Wait.
it?
Oh no.
No, you haven't seen that on the disc?
I don't think I saw that.
No?
Yet.
Yeah, but it's not translated. It's not dubbed, actually.
all Japanese?
It's all just Japanese, right?
You know, it probably started up and I turned it off as soon as I saw it was all Japanese. I was like,
Yeah, it was all Japanese, and they had just like some crazy music in the background, and it just highlight moments to kind of explain, to kind of catch you up into the Dark Tournament and all that.
Oh, interesting.
I think it goes beyond that. I think, but it pretty much compresses like that whole season or two. I don't know how long it goes for. I don't remember how long it goes for, into like 1 or 2 hours. So it's literally like a movie.
That's kind of cool.
And it's kind of weird. I wish
you like it though?
I wish if it was in English, I'm pretty sure I would love it to kind of show someone on the side, like, yo, check this out real quick. Watch this movie.
Damn.
Now watch the whole thing now with all the details, you know?
You know, it's actually pretty surprising they never did make a Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament movie. Because, you know, that's something that they do with anime. Like, when a season is real epic or kind of is a big deal, they find a way to condense it and make it into a movie for people to watch it. Like, you know, and like, maybe it won't have all the details you need to continue the show. Like, you couldn't watch it in place of it, but if you just wanted to get the gist of something, you could watch that movie.
Right.
I'm surprised they didn't have that for the Dark Tournament. I feel like people would have watched the fuck out of that, you know?
Yeah, but well, I get it's in Japanese.
Well, it's there. Yeah, I guess they did do it. I guess they did.
Yeah.
All right, but I guess that's basically it for my Unfocused week. Yeah, that covers most of it. I can't think of anything else I've gotten around to. Invincible's been the main thing. I really like Invincible.
Yeah, I saw the first 2 episodes of that.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
Pretty crazy, especially the ending of that first episode. I was like, whoa,
Man.
okay.
And
That's fucking weird. Why is this happening?
And dude, that ending of the first episode, you don't see that till issue 7 of the comic book.
Which is crazy, like, yeah.
Like they do they come at it differently. In the comic book, they make you wonder what's up with Omni-Man. Like you never straight out think he's fucking shit up. And then you see that and you're like, the show's giving you a totally different frame. They want you to be they want the viewer to know and everyone else doesn't know. So you're kind of watching the other characters figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as opposed to the comic where you learn with everyone else. You know what I mean?
It gets you more invested too, like that, because like, you know, if you just went out with the story like, oh, another superhero movie, story show, like, whatever. But that happens, like, whoa, okay, that's weird. I thought they were friends. You know
what? You're right, man. I guess maybe they did because of the climate right now of superhero storytelling.
Maybe.
You know, because people obviously, if you have to sit through that whole thing, you might write the show off like,
right.
Oh, okay, you know, it's another one of these, and then like,
yeah,
you're right, AJ. That's a good point.
So I think that's what it was. And they're totally like Justice League ripoffs too. Like just watching that whole thing, like, oh, that's Batman. Oh, there's a Flash. Oh, that's Superman. That must be
Green
Wonder
Lantern.
Woman.
Green Lantern.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's just hilarious. They were just like shameless in the ripoffs. It's
Right.
kind of funny. All right. That being said, we're gonna jump into some news. Oh wait, should we talk about Falcon? No, let's not talk about Falcon. Wait, let's talk real briefly. Like for real, let's be careful about how long we talk about.
Okay.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
You know, I've
You
been
wanna put the music?
realizing. I mean, we don't have music anymore. I guess I'll do the spoiler like
spoiler
thingy. But honestly, I don't think there's. I'm realizing right now too. I watch it at night, like when it comes out, like on at midnight Thursday nights, and I think I'm so tired from work that I don't take it all in. Like then after I watch it, like, oh shit, that was crazy. I'm fucking tired. I'm passing out now. Next morning, I forget what I just watched.
You know that.
So I think that's why I haven't been so hyped about the whole thing.
You know that's funny. I felt that way about the first 2 episodes, and I stopped watching them the night they came out.
Yeah, I think
because
I might do that.
because it's just too long. Like WandaVision was 20 minutes.
That's true.
Maybe
we are getting like full 40, 50
yeah,
minute
we're getting like
episodes, right?
45-minute
Yeah.
episodes, like, and they're very cinematic.
Yeah.
So they drain you a little, you
Yeah,
know, like
that's true, too.
So like WandaVision was kind of an easy watch. They're giving you like breadcrumbs of information, so you're not getting overwhelmed. But this one kind of is like throwing a lot of shit at you, and some of it matters and some of it doesn't. So it's kind of like, I feel you, man. I feel you on that actually.
Yeah, no, it's just but I've been watching it late at night too. That I just can't keep up with everything. But I mean, dude, Battlestar, dude, like
Wow. I mean, I don't know if anyone's been following this podcast, but I've been talking a lot of shit about Battlestar. Yeah, but rest in peace, man.
And then freaking dude went crazy and got blood on the shield, dude.
Man,
like, I don't think I've seen blood on the shield yet.
No, I think that's the whole thing. Is like we've never
Yeah.
seen blood on the shield because Captain America doesn't use it like that. He uses it as a defensive item and also as a
Frisbee.
a bludgeoning, yeah, frisbee for sure. But a bludgeoning item, he wants to knock you out with it. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to kill you.
No.
If he has to kill you, you know he will. But like he never like. I think the difference between John Walker and Steve Rogers is Steve Rogers would never kill you when you're giving up. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that was the whole horrifying thing about it. The guy was saying, no, it wasn't even me.
Yeah.
It's like, stop, please.
True.
Captain
too.
America would have been like, all right, come on, you're going to jail.
What do you mean it's not you?
Yeah, you know, or you just pick them up. No,
Let's
you're going to jail. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you. This motherfucker like fucking decapitated him, man. I was like, that shit was wild.
That was crazy. Yeah.
And Marvel showed blood.
Yeah.
And a lot of it.
That's
I was
true,
like,
too.
wow, Marvel, you're. Oh, all right. You know, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I-
Also too. So he took the serum, right?
Yeah. Oh, did you not see him bend that middle bar?
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, hell
but I'm
yeah,
like,
he took the serum.
He fucking took it, right?
What's funny is
Shit.
it's the conversation with Battlestar that made him take it.
Yeah.
Because I think when he had the conversation with who did he talk to first, Sam, or was it?
Who do you
He
talk
talked to someone else. I think it was Sam, right?
I
No,
thought-
Zemo talked to Sam about it, and Sam said no, he wouldn't take it. Anyway, he talked to someone about it first, and they basically kind of deterred him from it.
Yeah.
And then he talked to Lamar, Battlestar, and he was like, yeah, I would take it. He's like, we could have saved so many lives if we had it back in whatever mission they did.
Yeah.
And then that was it. I feel like after that conversation, he went to the bathroom and fucking took that serum. Because next time we see him actually fight, oh, and then even before that, he's sweating a lot. Did you notice he was like sweating and acting all twitchy and shit? Like, yo, let's go in there. And they're like, yo, you said 10 minutes, bro. Give him 10 minutes.
I didn't
I feel
realize
like
that.
I feel like that shit started fucking with his head a little bit.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Also, did you realize? Have you heard about the whole idea of a drop storyline in this whole thing?
A what?
We talked about this maybe a year ago in Unfocused.
Okay.
That they had to change the story of Falcon and Winter Soldier because it had too many parallels to what's going on right now with the virus.
Okay.
And I'm starting to see the holes in the story, and that's probably because of the story change. Like, do you remember in episode 1 when the Flag Smashers were stealing vaccines?
Yeah.
And that's never come up again. And then her mom, the leader of the one who inspired their rebel army, she died of tuberculosis. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like this is why they changed it, and I feel like because it's something about the story doesn't feel like it's telling me enough about what the Flag Smashers are really trying to do.
Okay.
I think it's because of that, bro. Because they had to cut shit out that had to do with the virus.
You think so?
That's I mean, we know for sure they had to change something
like-
because of parallels to the real world.
Do you think it was about like a virus they made up on their own and just happened to run like parallel with the world right now, or do you think they're writing about actual COVID and it's like, oh
no,
this is bad?
No.
Okay,
They wrote it before COVID.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
It was already written before COVID, and then they put out a story once COVID was really going down. Oh yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier needs reshoots and rewriting because of parallels to what's happening right now. And this is just my thought, but I kind of feel like the story might have been about America, Russia, China, the superpowers, getting all the vaccines to their country, and the rest of the world was suffering. And the Flag Smashers seemed like they were from some shitty small third world country, and they were fucking pissed about it, so they started stealing them from America. And who would be sent to solve that problem? Captain fucking America.
Right.
And I feel like I don't know. I'm just watching it, and I'm feeling like they're not telling me enough about what's going on with Flag Smashers, and I'm like, maybe this is what's happening here.
What was this vaccine what was this vaccine for?
We don't know.
Yeah, so what if this was our introduction to mutants and there just happened to be some mutant gene out there that they're trying to fix?
There was something called a legacy virus that was a mutant disease that people were afraid was going to spread to people, to humans eventually. But maybe it was about the legacy virus, Madripoor. It all makes sense.
Don't know. And then also too, like, I don't know how mutants are gonna fit in this later on, because mutants is a thing. Like, Professor X is like old and shit, right? When he fucking makes the X-Men, so that means he's been a mutant for like ever, but he should be alive by now, right? So like he should be dealing with this right now, unless people just I don't know. So that's why I'm wondering, like, where's this thing gonna come from? And people call it a virus or some sort, right? So like, are they gonna do that still with how things are going on right now?
Well, like I said, I'm
waiting for my mutant powers, by the way.
Man, don't even joke. These days with all the crazy shit going on, maybe you don't want to ask for that. But no, I really think it's the snap, man. I think the snap is doing it. That way, old and young people can get affected and possibly have a mutant gene wake up in them.
Okay.
That way Professor X could be an old guy who's, maybe always been a civil rights activist or something, and then he got a mutant gene, and all of a sudden now he's part of that discriminated minority, and like now he's got to like really fight for it and shit. I don't know, just an idea. Yeah, I don't know. But all right, let's jump into the news. Yeah, enough about that's the end of the Falcon Winter Soldier spoilers. Yeah, we'll jump into the main part of the show now.
Okay.
This is the news.
The news. Yeah.
The news. Oh, right. I'll bring that up.
Sorry.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Should we bring up DMX real quick?
Oh yeah, let's bring up our boy, man.
Yo, I've been a DMX fan ever since he came out.
AJ is the truest. AJ is the truest DMX fan that I've ever met. First off.
Yeah, like it was. I mean, yeah. Ever since he first came out, that was like one of my first CDs that I ever got was DMX, and I bought in like every single one up until like. I don't know. Grand Champ was probably one of the last ones I bought.
That was his last album until he took a long break.
He took a long. No, I think there was one other album. Year of the Dog. I think it was what it's called.
Really?
Yeah, I think I ended up just downloading that one eventually.
Wasn't that like 5 or 6 years later though? It was like
maybe
way after.
I don't even remember when it was. Cause that's when I also fell off too. But I definitely, I freaking had all those first 5 albums for sure. All the way, I remember buying Grand Champ at a Target and being shocked that 50 Cent was on it. I was like, oh shit, 50 Cent's new. He's on this DMX album. Yeah, and then I even like went as far as finding all these. I read his book. I don't read books at all. I've read maybe 3 books in my life. Green Eggs and Ham. Yeah, and then Cat in the Hat. And DMX.
Damn.
No, but no, literally.
He got some Dr. Seuss rhymes on him,
But yeah, I read that book like twice back in like high school whenever it came out. So yeah, like just to hear this news. And when I heard like he was in the hospital and he was not waking up, I was like, damn, this is gonna be a thing soon, isn't it? Right? And what's funny is that day that happened was the same day, or at least the same night that I played this when he first ended up in the hospital. Was the vinyl for DMX, The Legacy.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And I was also looking for It's Dark and Hell is Hot, which is his first album. I was looking for it too, like recently. This has a bunch of hits on it. Oh, check it out. These are red too, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I had some good tracks in this one. Yeah, so crazy event. And then what I was thinking about it too. I'm like, man, like at least I feel like fulfilled from DMX though. Like
yeah, he put out a good body of material before he was no longer with us.
Yeah, like one thing that I always dreamed of wanting was for DMX to do a song with Eminem and Snoop Dogg, either together or separately, right? I got the Eminem one. I was like, cool, we got that with the Cradle to the Grave movie. And then we never got a Snoop Dogg collaboration until like a couple of months ago, where he did those verses with DMX and Snoop Dogg, and that was cool. Just watching that and seeing DMX and Snoop Dogg, they didn't do a new song together, but they got to perform their songs together. Was awesome. And just seeing DMX like in the background just ad-libbing to some of Snoop Dogg's tracks, and Snoop Dogg singing along to DMX shit was just crazy to see. So I'm glad I got to see that at least too. But yeah, and he passed away just, what was it, last Friday, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, on the 9th, I believe it was of April. So I think it was like 50 or something. Yeah, so crazy.
Yeah, man.
And then also to celebrate too, I was watching the 2 movies that have a DMX in it.
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die and Exit Wounds.
Oh, Exit Wounds. I love that one.
Dude, Romeo Must Die, I don't remember it. I own it. And I know I watched it several times when I've owned it when I first got it. Don't remember a damn thing about the movie. And now Carla's seen it before. She's like, I've seen this movie so many times. You don't remember who the bad guy is here? I was like, no, I don't remember anything about this right now. But as it all played, like, okay, I remember this scene. I remember this. But I couldn't tell what was coming next. It was so weird. But yeah, like I told Carla, the only 2 things I remember out of Romeo Must Die was the very ending where Aaliyah and Jet Li were walking away and the cops were all right there and there's a house on fire. Like, I remember that. And the very beginning of it, when DMX comes out and he's like, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Like, that's the only two things I remember out of that whole movie.
Fucking DMX. That's just hilarious that he said that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, DMX, man. That was the man. I saw Exit Wound specifically because DMX was in it. Same thing with Romeo Must Die. I remember being so disappointed he was only in Romeo Must Die for
like
a little
2
bit.
scenes.
I was so mad. I was like,
him
bro,
at the end,
I
too.
watched this shit because you were in it. What the fuck? But yeah, Exit Wounds like actually did what I wanted it to do. That was cool.
The other one that I haven't seen in a while, I think I've only seen it in theaters. I don't own it. It's Cradle to the Grave. And DMX.
You never seen Cradle to the Grave?
I've seen it, but like I don't own it though. So I don't think I've seen it since it came out in theaters when it came out in theaters.
We saw it in theaters together, didn't we?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We saw Cradle to the Grave in theaters together.
Yeah.
I gotta remember his one homie that practiced karate tried to fight Jet Li and got his ass beat real badly at the beginning. I was like, that's fucking funny. Yeah. All right. So
But yeah, so that's
DMX, man. You're gonna be missed.
Have some chats.
All right. Okay. You want to hit us with the first piece of news, or shall I?
Yeah, I'll kick you off something right quick. Going back to Marvel.
By the way, also guys, No Toy Roundup might be a little bit of a short episode.
Yes. Zemo cut. We got the Zemo cut. We got it.
I'm so glad that you said it because I forgot about that. Oh my god. Everyone, we talked about it last week. There was a hashtag release the Zemo cut.
Yeah.
Because people wanted to see more of him dancing, and Marvel complied immediately.
The next day.
The next day
after we talked about it on the show, Marvel put out a Zemo cut, hour long, of Zemo just dancing to music.
And just different dances, different timings, different moments.
It's the same 4 scenes. It just loops.
Yeah.
I got like 15, 20 minutes into it, and I was like, okay, I'm good.
After 10, 15 minutes of that, I was like, okay, I got what I wanted. I'm happy.
Yeah. So it exists. So Marvel's listening, guys. Just saying.
Man, they hear you guys. All right. Other quick Marvel news. Marvel What If. They've released some merchandise lately for the Marvel What If, kind of accidentally telling us some things that I don't know if they wanted to tell us yet. There's a hat with a Jeffrey Wright's Watcher on it. There's what are the other ones that we saw? I'll tell you about the other one. But the one I find interesting right here is Party Thor. I don't know what this means.
I don't know what it means either.
This is from Marvel What If. This is going to be one of our What If episodes.
Okay.
And, I see a lot of neon colors and 80s style look, and Thor's got a big old smile on his face. And I'm wondering if maybe he decided to just be the god of partying instead of the god of thunder, which we know he can do, We've seen how he games out and shit, We've seen how he kicks it. It could be a thing, so maybe, the whole universe falls to shit when he becomes Party Thor, or like...
Taichi wasn't Party Thor the one from Endgame? No, that was after Party Thor.
Yeah, exactly. That's after Party Thor for sure. Yeah, like that. So yeah, apparently, it's like lightning bolts coming from him, but they're little design lightning bolts. So I don't know, like if that's like.
I thought it was wings for a second, but yeah, I think it is lightning bolts.
But it looks like a little animated, like fun kind of thing, like almost like maybe he just doing that for fun to show people, like make sparks or something. I don't know. It's like Party Thor. It looks like he's a more fun-loving version of Thor that doesn't fight as much. But I guess we'll have to wait till Marvel What If. I just thought that was pretty interesting.
So, I want to see what this is, too. It sounds fun.
Another piece of merchandise they had actually Peggy Carter on the front. And it said Captain Britain and the Guardians of the Multiverse. Now, the reason this is interesting as a comic fan... Well, first off, it looked like Captain America and his Howling Commandos, which is a reference to Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos. Just the wild soldiers that rolled with Captain America back in the day.
Right.
And it was basically those guys with Peggy Carter, and she has a shield with a British symbol. Because we know one of the what ifs is what if she got the super soldier serum. Mm-hmm. But the fact that she's called Captain Britain, and they're talking about defenders of the multiverse, that's what Captain Britain does. Captain Britain's job is to defend the multiverse.
Interesting.
There's a big-ass thing called the Crystalline Palace, where once a year, all the Captain Britons from all the multiverse go through a tear in the multiverse and meet and talk about threats to the multiverse.
What the fuck?
This is a thing in the comics. So now that the movies is one of the versions of Marvel's universes, I wonder if in the comics we'll start seeing Peggy Carter there as Captain Britain. And if that's going to be a fucking thing in the movies,
Interesting.
With Doctor Strange coming up soon.
Huh.
So, and that being said, that there is a multiverse and Captain Britain might be defending that multiverse. That might mean we might have our version of Captain Britain already out there somewhere in the Marvel universe. We just haven't seen them.
Interesting.
You know, do you get what I mean by that? I know it's kind of complicated.
It is kind of complicated. I'm kind of lost, but I kind of get it.
Yeah. I guess to summarize, the fact that the show is referencing that Captain Britain has anything to do with the multiverse is kind of hinting that maybe this is one of the universes of the comics. Because already the comics have a number and the movies have a number. I think the movies is Marvel 715 and the comics is Marvel 616.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, maybe this Peggy Carter one is another offshoot that will eventually meet our real Captain Britain in our universe, which is the Avengers universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows? We'll
Who
see.
knows?
I just thought that was really
Sounds
interesting.
confusing, but like I get you. Like he might exist already.
Yeah.
Right now, we just haven't seen him yet.
We just know it can't be Peggy Carter because Steve Rogers got the Super Soldier.
Yeah.
Suit. Yeah. So yeah, he might maybe in our universe he got it the traditional way through magic, you know, and that made him Captain Britain. Anyway,
Interesting.
more news, AJ.
Sure. You want a banana pocky, by the way?
I will. Only because I've never had one. That sounds good.
So there's this Twitch streamer on Twitch here on Twitch.
Pretty good.
He goes by the name, or his name is actually Ludwig. And for the past month, he's been streaming nonstop because he was doing this thing called a subathon. And the way this works is when you start streaming, as you get subscribers, you add 10 seconds to how long you got to continue to stream. So, he stays on for 10 seconds, he gets a subscription, add 10 more seconds. All right, now it's 20 seconds, and it starts counting down. He maybe gets to 10 seconds again, someone else subscribes, another 10 seconds back added, right? And then go back to 20 seconds, and so on and so forth, right? So he was doing that, and he was getting, a lot of subscribers subscribing for this and all that. And, it went into hours and hours and hours, right? So he streamed for like an entire day, and, the counter wasn't going down. So he's like, all right, I've been up all day. I'm going to go to sleep, but I'm going to leave the stream running. So I'm going to stream while I'm sleeping. You guys just chill here, By the time I wake up in the morning, I'm pretty sure this is going to be done with, right? And then when he went to sleep, I think he said he had 18 hours left on his clock. And when he woke up the next morning, he had 27 hours left on his clock.
Oh,
so as he
shit.
slept,
People
he got
subscribed?
like thousands of subscribers.
Why?
As he slept. Just because people were just interested in seeing this, go through. Also
Wow.
because he's just a fun personality too. Like he's a cool dude. And I actually seen him around. I watch a lot of Among Us gameplays videos on YouTube, and he's been in those groups once in a while. And he's a funny guy, especially the way he talks about things, and he'll use like random big words to kind of prove a point, and everyone's like, "Nah, you're fucking with us, man." And he's like, "Ah, damn it, you're right," Like he's a cool guy. But yeah, this went on for 31 days. And it would have went on for longer if he didn't cut it off. He's like, you know what, guys, this has been going on for a month straight. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and put an end date to this now, right? And then with any other subscription that came in after that, went to charity. I think some of his money went to charity too, because when you get subscriptions, that's people paying money, dude.
Yeah.
That's like $5 per subscription. So he made so much freaking money. And then with that money, I mean, of course, he's going to take his own cut, but he's also giving a cut to his moderators too that were there, running the chat rooms and stuff while he was asleep, while he was there. And then a lot of it also, he said he's going to go to charity too. So that's pretty cool. But the whole time while he was doing that, he was just chilling out. He played games, he worked out, he watched movies. He slept on stream, he did all that, So in a way, he said he also kind of kept him on track because he said that was the first time in a while that he's actually consecutively worked out and had 3 square meals a day and actually slept 8 hours a day, like every
So
single
it was
time.
actually good for him?
In a way, it was good for him, yeah. And he also said, I love waking up in the morning and being able to hang out with people. Like, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I can walk over to the computer and start talking to you guys. Like, that was cool, too. And then he was just dropping knowledge toward the end, too. Also telling people, like, hey, just because I did this and just because you subscribe to me doesn't mean that I know you. So don't go around there trusting every streamer out there because, they may not see your best interest at heart and all that,
That's
He's
cool.
like, I may not even do that. Who knows, So, he was just kind of, keeping it straight with everyone else. Like, don't get too obsessed with this whole thing, So, he's a pretty cool dude. But it finally ended. He also broke a record, too. So now he now holds the record for the most subscribers on Twitch. Previously, that was held by Ninja. What's funny about that, people point out, is that Ninja got that record because he's been playing Fortnite, and he played Fortnite at its peak, and that's when he had Drake and 2 other people, like some basketball player and someone else, play Fortnite with him, and that's when he got the most subscription and broke the record. Ludwig did it on his own without no additional celebrities or anything like that, too.
Damn.
So.
Plus, I'm so over Fortnite. Anyway, okay. More news, ready?
Yeah.
So Jaleel White, You know who that is, right? Jaleel White?
Oh, Urkel?
Urkel. Yeah, right? Sonic. Exactly. So, I don't know if you know, but, I know you're not a big smoker or anything, or almost at all smoker, ever.
True.
There's a weed strain called Purple Urkel. You heard of that, right? So
I'm not surprised.
There's a group called 710 Labs that Jaleel White is pairing with to create a weed strain.
Whoa.
So let me mind you, this strain has existed way before he's done this. Like I feel like maybe 5 or 10 years after Family Matters, people named it Purple Urkel. 5 or 10 years after. And it's just been a thing, it's not an official brand name or anything. It's just people know that's what it is. Purple weed is Purple Urkel, And so now he's made a deal with 710 Labs, which is a famous weed lab that sells weed legally. And they have a business partnership going to release a brand called It's Purple. And this will be his brand. You getting specifically Purple Urkel from Urkel.
That's crazy.
You can't get it more official than that, man.
So he's in a lab with them trying to get the right type of high and stuff like that, right?
Yes, I guess
that's
so,
usually what
because he's a scientist, right? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
That too, right?
This will launch April 20th, specifically in California. So if anyone's here in California with us, you can actually buy this It's Purple brand by Purple Urkel himself. He made one comment. He said, the thing that's always stood out to me was there is no clear brand leader for purple weed. It made no sense to me that no company of significance had claimed this lane. So why not me? I'm Urkel.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so I just thought that was really funny. The brand obviously has a very cool purple hue to it. I'm not going to put it up on here because I'm not getting paid to advertise their shit. But I just thought it was really cool and funny for us nerds that used to like Family Matters.
That's funny. That's cool.
All right, AJ?
So Power Rangers Battle for the Grid has this new collabo going on. Let's see if I can bring up this video real quick. So apparently they somehow that this what do they call it? Enway? They got their rights to I wonder if they're gonna show it here. Show me. Look at that uppercut, dude.
Is that Ryu? What the fuck?
Ryu, the Crimson Hawk Ranger.
Oh shit!
It's actually legit Ryu. I think he has a little bit of some new shit, but it looks pretty cool here actually.
Damn, can you imagine how crazy his Hadouken will be once he's in Mighty Morphin form?
I know, right? I wonder if it shows the other character right here somewhere. No, give me the other character, man. No, there's only the one video. Oh, there she is.
What? Holy shit!
So, Blue Phoenix Ranger, Chun-Li is also another character coming.
What the
as well.
fuck?
So yeah, these are brand new characters to. This is actually legit. Chun-Li and Ryu that I guess they got. Actually Enway went ahead and modeled them themselves and put the whole code into it. So Capcom was just like giving them the okay.
So are Sean, Ken, and Sakura gonna join too?
Probably not.
5 Rangers, bro. We need 5 Rangers.
Oh shit, right?
Imagine
there's other Rangers in there, but that'd be funny, right? They had a whole team.
Fucking Street Fighter, like 5 of them. Fucking they all pose and shit together at the end,
And Taichi's asking, "All right, we playing this now?"
I've been wanting to get into it. I've never played it. I've been wanting to get into it. It sounds cool.
Ever since Taichi beat me in Power Rangers for my stone, I just never wanted to play ever again.
He said never again.
Never again. But this is coming out May 25th. And I think it's going to be part of the Super Edition, which includes all season passes and the new Street Fighter pack. Plus 4 bonus skins. So this is going to be something that you pay for separately, I suppose. But if you buy the Super Edition, you'll get this part of that too. So yeah, look out for that next month.
Okay. Star Trek is finally getting a new Star Trek movie. It's official now. Now, I don't know if anyone's been following this, but there's been 2 Star Trek movies supposedly greenlit that are now not greenlit. One with Quentin Tarantino and one with Noah Hawley, the guy who does Fargo. Both of those movies have been shot down now. Like even though they were officially working, but now they're not. Instead, there is a new movie coming out under the production of Paramount Plus, written by the guys who are doing Star Trek Discovery, the TV show, which I love. I know a lot of Star Trek fans hate on that shit. It's good. I looked at the fucking rating. It's rated well. Like you guys are fucking tripping. That shit's good. Yeah. So this is gonna be something that could potentially be specifically on Paramount Plus. It could be their first movie release that you can only watch on Paramount Plus. Yes, my friend Taichi is asking if the J.J. Abrams universe is dead. I'm gonna say this puts the nail in the coffin because that like the movies was the only way that was existing, and now it's being taken over by something else. I kind of thought once they were talking about Tarantino and Noah Hawley both making other Star Trek movies, I was like, that's probably the end of the J.J. Abrams shit. Like the last two ones were whack anyway. But yeah, so Star Trek Discovery, the creators are making a movie, and they said that could possibly even feature characters from the Star Trek Discovery show, which I'm all fucking down for. That would be really cool. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see more details because not much else has been said, except that this is being developed by Paramount Plus, and yeah, it could be exclusive to their website. I mean, to their streaming app. That being said, yeah, AJ, got some more news for us?
Yeah. I was about to say this word, but maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna say it anyways because I don't think anyone's listening that has one of these. But Alexa, you know who Alexa is? Alexa's the wake word for an Echo, for an Amazon Echo.
Yeah.
You know, it's the smart assistants, right? So today, Amazon and Microsoft announced a new Alexa skill that will allow the smart speaker to download Xbox Game Pass games to connected Xbox consoles. So if you're interested in downloading some game, you're like, oh man, I gotta go download this game today. I forgot it comes out today, right? Rather than you go walk over to your living room, your bedroom, whatever, and turn on your computer, or not your computer, sorry, or maybe it is your computer or your Xbox, and then go and fucking through the menus and find this thing and download it. You could just say, yo, Amazon chick, can you download this game?
Huh? Amazon chick? Really?
Yeah, I don't want to say the name again, the wake word.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can say, hey, Amazon chick, can you go download this game on my Xbox? And it'll do it. So this is a new thing that you'll be able to do. And this is one of the many smart phrases you can add to your Alexa now that, I said it. So also it can read off what's popular, what's new, or leaving the lineup too. So if you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can see what games are available, what's coming up soon, and all that too. So this is a cool little integration you got with your Amazon Echoes now, with your Xboxes. So if you have one of those two things, or you have both of those two things rather, go check it out. It sounds pretty cool.
All right. Fast and the Furious 9. You know, there's some more details about it came out today.
Okay.
And it looks like they're going to space.
Finally. Been waiting for
Finally.
this shit.
That's hilarious. Finally.
Is that a Ford?
What?
Oh, hell no.
What?
They got a Ford up in this fucking movie now? I'm
Man,
sorry.
this is a Dodge. Yeah, man. So, I don't know how I feel about
Was
this.
there a new trailer showing us this?
I don't know about. I think there might have been because there's pictures and
Ford.
clips of showing like Tyrese and fucking Ludacris like looking at each other, and it looks like they're in a spaceship, maybe.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So everyone's like, yeah, looks like it's gonna be in space. Oh yeah, there's a trailer.
There's a re-release the trailer though. I don't remember the trailer being freaking any space shit going on in it. Maybe I missed it, but I'll go watch. But if it's a re-release, I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, apparently they're
But,
going to space, bitch.
Yeah, this movie's been delayed too by like a whole year.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out last year, and I was kind of hyped for it. But damn, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. I remember now because Vin Diesel's character, Dom. Apparently, this is his brother now coming to attack him. And we never seen his brother. We never even heard of his brother.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a brother. And he
I hate fucking storylines like that. Apparently, this character had a twin.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, go on.
Anyways, he's driving a Mustang. I remember seeing that now. He's driving a Mustang in the movie, which is kind of the opposite of driving a Dodge Charger. So, and that's Dom's vehicle is a Charger. So
That's funny.
that's why there's a Ford right here, which is I thought was funny. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Why?
I see.
Because there's never been a Ford, at least in a while, there hasn't been a Ford in the movie as far as I can remember. Maybe like and then Tokyo Drift had one though. But that's like the last time, honestly, that I can remember. So yeah, to see one there, I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, I just thought it was weird.
Also, the director, Justin Lin, had said, he's not even closing his mind to the possibility of having a crossover with Jurassic World.
Okay. Interesting.
I like how you almost said you were down with it. You're like,
I was like, wait a minute, dinosaurs.
Yeah. He brought that shit up. He brought that shit up, though. He said, yeah, like, I guess people were like, they're under the same studio or whatever, and he's like, yeah, you never know, maybe we could have a crossover with that. Like, I'm like, jeez, don't tell me that.
Taichi says, dude, a car doing Tarzan impressions. Bring back Han from the dead, right? Again, I'm down with the most unbelievable thing, that white guy John Cena being related to Vin Diesel, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of shit like that.
Anyways, but yeah, like whatever, just give me it. I'm good. I want to see this shit.
Oh man. almost makes me want to marathon it, but I know I'm going to be wasting my time.
I think I will soon because this is coming out in June. So if I watch one a week, then yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, I don't have 8 though. I have everything else but the last movie, but I'll fucking do it.
All right, AJ.
Oh shit. Yeah, Fast 5 is actually really good too, for sure. Wrong movies. Wrong page here. The new Switch. You have something related to this, right?
I think I do. Yeah, go ahead.
But Nintendo announced a new Switch Lite coming soon. Apparently in the US on the 21st of May. This is right before the Power Ranger game comes out. And then the 7th in the UK. So all of this is a new blue Switch. A Switch Lite, by the way. What's funny, though, is that people are having arguments over the internet. Like, is it really blue or is it purple? And I think after much deliberation, everyone's decided that it's indigo. So this is the new indigo Switch.
Oh, is that a GameCube reference?
No. Maybe. Actually, maybe it is. Yo, okay, now I want to put freaking a red and blue button on here and change this stick to a yellow now, dude.
Oh, that'd be dope. Oh, that'd be dope.
Anyways, yeah. And then you said there's something else?
Yeah, hold on, wait a sec. 1 second.
The Switch is color release for the same day. So this is also going side and side with the release date of Miitopia. It's a game that's coming out pretty soon too. So they're coming out side by side. So this is kind of to celebrate that and probably to sell more consoles how they sell the game.
Okay. So apparently there will also be a release for. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Let me get back to this one because I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about with this. All right. Otherwise, other news real quick. Gundam. Did you know there's a Gundam movie coming out? Actually, you do know because we talked about it.
Oh yeah, we did kind of.
It's going to be written by Brian K. Vaughan, which is a guy who writes Saga right now, which I fucking love that comic book. Good shit, right?
Okay.
So the writer's already on point. You just said that you saw Godzilla versus King Kong, right?
I did, yes.
So, the director for Godzilla versus King Kong, his name is Adam Godfrey, I believe. Is it Adam Godfrey? Let me see his name. Adam Wingard. Adam Wingard's the guy who directed this movie, right?
Okay.
This motherfucker is on fire right now. He did a movie I saw and really love called You're Next. And guess what? He's directing Gundam.
Interesting.
He's going to be doing the Gundam movie.
You know what's funny? During Godzilla vs. Kong, there's a moment where they're fighting and they're on the ship. They're like in the middle of the ocean, right? Mm-hmm. And then these monsters are fighting each other. I swear there are some parallels with Evangelion. Remember when Asuka first came through and she has that battle, that angel, and they're on those boats and she's from boat to boats? I swear there was moments in there that were similar or even just pulled right out of that fucking anime.
Well, you know what's funny? This guy, Adam Wingard, he's a huge fucking anime nerd.
Okay.
Huge anime nerd.
So he probably did that on purpose?
I want you to see this horror. I know you probably won't get around to it anytime soon. He did this movie I said called You're Next. That movie had...
Talking about the wrong person. Adam, wait.
No.
The director is Jordan Valk Roberts, director of Kong Skull Island, not Adam Wingard.
I don't know. Director Godzilla vs. King Kong. Adam Wingard and Alexander Skarsgård are the directors, it says, right?
How about, is it the same person that's doing Gundam, though?
Adam Wingard. No, it's Adam Wingard.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam Wingard is doing that. Wait, so is he saying the person who's doing Gundam is the wrong person?
Maybe, I don't know.
But either way, I like that they're getting fucking nerds to do this because
that's what they're supposed to be doing this whole time.
It's so funny that it's never happened until now, right?
Like, you know what this is because us nerds as kids watching all these bullshit things come out, we have grown up and actually we're able to get into these positions now.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. That just in general, like we've been in the game for so long that now all of a sudden we're getting no. He's right. No. It's Jordan Vaught Roberts. I heard this guy's involved. Oh, he did Skull Island. Okay, and that's what he's saying. And he's doing Metal Gear Solid. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna do Metal Gear Solid.
I don't remember any Evangelion references in Skull Island though.
I know, right? But yeah, I'm sorry. This guy is the guy.
I did see him in Kong.
And
Godzilla.
I think this guy's also supposed to be an anime nerd because him and Brian K. Vaughan said he's excited to work with him because they like the same shit. And I'm like, I love that those two guys are writing this thing together.
The Skull Crawlers look like angels. That's true. They did.
I don't know what that is, but okay, there you go. But yeah, that's just I'm like, man, the fact they're getting nerds to make a Gundam movie makes me excited. Also, the movie's being made for Netflix.
Cool. Interesting.
So the good thing about that is that Netflix, you know, they're kind of bad with TV shows. They cancel shows sometimes after 1 or 2 seasons. They don't really like doing shows for more than 3 or 4 seasons in general.
Yeah, I heard that's the thing that Netflix does. Is like after 3, they're probably like whatever. I think we talked about that recently.
Yeah, we talked about it. But you know, movies, they'll make fucking movies all day. If the movie does well, they'll make hundreds of sequels for movies.
Man, I was hoping that Will Smith, what's that movie called on Netflix with
Bright,
the fucking
Bright?
Bright? Yeah,
Is it Bright?
I think it's Bright. Yeah. I would have loved for that to be like a TV series. And it was a movie. It's
I
like,
know.
This would have been cool as a show.
And they said there's gonna be a sequel movie, but it's gonna be another movie. It's not a show. Like a show would have been better, like episode by episode, just watching different.
Because
cases.
it's a whole new world. Like I gotta learn about this world, dude. Like how is this all like this? But we just got a movie out of it.
Our buddy Cuckoo's asked, what is this Gundam movie going to be about? We don't really know. The popular theory is that it is about either the original Gundam or Gundam Wing, because both of those were the two that did the most successfully in the U.S. But the fact that Brian K. Vaughan's writing it, and he did Saga, which he's doing right now, the comic book I love. The comic book Saga is about 2 warring alien races. You know, they're at fucking a 300-year war, right? They've been fucking fighting each other. And 2 members from each race get together and have a baby. And now both races want to get rid of that baby.
Damn.
Because they don't want people to, you know, they don't want that fucking out there. You know, they don't like each other. So they don't want the idea of them being a union could be a thing.
You need to watch Dragon Prince.
Yeah, I do want to watch that eventually. I started watching it. It was good. I got to keep going with it. But anyway, the fact that Brian K. Vaughan wrote that makes me think he's doing 8th Mobile Suit Team, which is about 1 member from the Federation and a woman from the Xeon, and they fucking accidentally have to survive some shit together, and they fall in love. And I'm like, it seems like a lot of parallels to what he's writing right now. So fingers crossed. The guy that did Kong Skull Island is doing it. I heard that's definitely like a very nerd-heavy movie as far as the references, especially now you guys are telling me there's Evangelion references too. Like, that's pretty cool.
At least it seems like it.
Yeah. It might be in good hands, man. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, you never watched Gundam stuff, huh?
I just saw that one you showed me. Was it
G
Wing
Gundam?
or G? I don't know what it was. It has a W in it. I don't remember.
But yeah,
what it was.
Gundam Wing, the
Yeah,
5
was it Wing?
pilots.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Shining Finger.
That's G Gundam.
Oh, then it's G Gundam then.
Yeah, that one's fun. I don't think you got to finish that, but I definitely, I'll tell you for
I
sure.
finished it. I don't remember it though, but I'm pretty sure I finished it.
Okay, I'll tell you for sure that movie. That's not gonna be what the movie's about. It's G Gundam. Like, no way. Like,
It's the only Gundam Wing I know. The Gundam that I know.
It's sadly too racist, I think. Go on, AJ.
All right, I got one more story, and something I'm surprised you didn't bring up. But a new The World Ends With You game, Neo: The World Ends With You. Did we talk about this before?
Oh
I don't
no,
think
we
so.
didn't. No, we talked about that it was in production, but there's actually shit for it now, huh?
Yeah, we got a cool little like teaser trailer, I suppose, with the release date announcement and all that. The graphics look pretty cool. I'm not sure how you feel about it, T, because you're the resident World Ends With You fan here.
I like the design and the style look of it.
Okay.
Skip ahead more. I want to see if they actually show us any battle shit.
I think that here's a battle. Bam, get ready. See?
Wait, what?
So it's like an action RPG.
I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
it is an action RPG, but it's never been 3D. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. You know, here's the thing. It all depends if they rework the system. You know, the fact if they rework the system to make it actually something unique and challenging, that's cool. Because the problem with the one for the Switch is it wasn't challenging like the old one. Like the other one is like it was on the DS Lite.
Yeah.
So you had 2 screens and you had to operate 2 different action pads for 2 different screens.
Yeah.
So it was really fucking with your brain. Even when the enemies were slow and weak, you were like, oh shit, I'm fighting on 2 screens.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I gotta put inputs in on both fucking sides. Like, this is hard. And so, like, I can't really imagine this recapturing it, but I guess I'd love to see their system and see if they're gonna do it. You know, see what they're gonna do with it.
I mean, the thing that's with that Switch one you said too is that you couldn't do that system on the Switch because
No.
there's no 2 screens. So I think that's why that and it was a remake of that game too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's why you didn't like it as much.
Well, I was hoping they would just redesign a new system because,
I
like,
didn't think this was probably what this might be.
Yeah.
This is a brand new game, and it's being released for the Switch and for the PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. And then it looks like there's going to be a PC port also later on for the Epic Game Store, unfortunately.
What, Neku? What? That's how the trailer ends?
Damn. I don't know what any of this shit means.
Oh, shit. Interesting.
So July 27th.
They got me with the plot right there. Okay. Like
And then in the summer.
I'm questionable about the gameplay, but they got me with the plot right there. All right. Okay.
See, play for the story, T, not for the complicatedness of the gameplay.
I might have to. No, that's kind of important. Hey,
Hey,
you
you
into shit? I didn't know he was here. That's funny. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Like I said, the style looks good. The feel of it looks good. The music sounds right. It's just I don't know if the gameplay is going to be interesting. Oh, shit. I got a booster pack out of this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They come with booster packs.
Okay. My last two pieces of news. I'll make them quick. I know you got to get it here.
Yeah, I'm actually done with stories, too.
Okay. Taco Bell. They've just opened up their flagship restaurant in Times Square. Guess what? All digital.
Okay, cool.
You don't have to talk to any fucking humans.
There's still a spot right there where you can, it looks like.
No, I
But-
think that's only the cooks in emergency situations.
Okay.
But I don't think you can order or confirm an order on there. I think you can just ask for help for orders and shit like that.
Looks like they went all out, unlike McDonald's. McDonald's has tried this.
But there's always the staff.
Yeah, but there's still a staff there. Same thing with Shake Shack. Shake Shacks are like this too now, where you walk in and you just have a line of tablets where you can make your order, and then you just wait for your name to be called. Or if you really don't want to deal with that shit, there's one register at the very end where you can go and actually make an order and then do it like the old days.
That's
So that's why I feel like this is taking things. 'Cause I feel like that's just the one register in case shit's fucking up here, or that you have someone just that really doesn't get it.
in case there's a power outage or old people. Is what you're saying,
old
basically?
people, yeah, exactly. If someone just doesn't care about technology, they can walk to the end right there and talk to somebody. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. So it looks very similar to what Shake Shack has set up, at least the one in Burbank. The one in Burbank and the one in Westlake are like similar.
All right. Last piece of news for me. There is a surprise drop for the new ZX series of Adidas. And so with this new ZX series, guess what? Stark Tech shoes.
How are they Stark Check? Oh, I know it says it on there, but
They're the design of Stark Tech Industries. Like that's how
Okay.
it looks with those lines with the silver and red and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so they're all themed after it. Also, the tongue is shaped like Iron Man's mask.
Oh, is it? That's
which
cool.
you can't really see right
I can't
there.
see it here. I can kind of see it a little bit. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so these are a brand new thing. They're $150, so they're pricey, but not as bad as shoes can be if you know anything about how shoes can get. You can order these online. There's 3 different designs, which you can see all here. Core Black, Gray 5, and Cloud White. These things will probably sell out really fucking fast, because any Marvel shoe collab always seems to fucking just fly off the shelves.
Yeah.
Especially these days. Yeah, keep your eyes open for these. These are going to be available soon.
They all have a bit of red of them on them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. You're
Yeah,
right.
not on the very back. Yeah,
Little Iron Man reference there.
maybe.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole thing. I don't think I'm gonna do it though.
Yeah, they're all inspired by Stark Industries and the style of Stark Industries and some of the different designs you've seen from them. Also, the outsoles glow in the dark, and especially you get like kind of an Iron Man glowing up effect when you're wearing them in the dark. So
That's cool.
But yeah.
And how the thrusters work? Like, can I fly?
You have to click your shoes together and say "There's no place like home."
I see. Damn.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, man, I thought these were just kind of cool. I like that. I like that that's happening.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is Adidas' new ZX series. And yeah, the surprise drop was that it was a Marvel collab. All right. That being said, Unfocused weeks.
All right, we're done. I was gonna mention something right now. Forgot what I was gonna say.
One pack.
But yeah, just see if I can hunt down any more Digimon cards somewhere, I suppose. And maybe just mess around with this deck. Yeah, I got nothing else, and just do what I normally try to do. I might actually go pick up
Try and take over the world.
Yeah, of course, I'm always trying to do that. But I'm also gonna go see if I can pick up my Sonic comics. I'm pretty sure I have a stack building up over there at the comic book store. So go pick that up. And then I'm trying to read whatever comics I have left. All I have is Usagi, really. Usagi and I haven't read that Super Mario thing yet either.
How about Daredevil?
What about Daredevil?
You
Oh, yeah.
borrowed
see?
Daredevil. Yeah, read that shit.
Maybe. We'll see. But I definitely want to go to watch more freaking Slayers, watch the next movies and all that.
Yeah. Forgot you've been watching that. Oh shit.
Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to tell you. So I watched this video on Evangelion, and someone kind of explained Evangelion a little bit. But he actually pulled references from like some video games and some other smaller like media that said is part of the canon. And so apparently in the beginning of Evangelion, before like thousands of years ago and shit, right? Adam and this alien race, like I guess they were dying or something. Who knows what they were doing? But they sent out these random eggs randomly into space in pairs, and then we got Adam and Lilith, and they all came with their own lance. And then Adam has the fruit of life, which make the angels. So big and powerful shit, not that smart. Lilith bears the fruit of knowledge, which humans come from. And so we're smart and everything. We can build shit, but we're not big and strong and crazy like that. And then just with that much was like enough to help me figure out like, oh shit, okay. And then if
Wait,
go ahead.
So does that mean? I think I'm right about this because I think I've heard something else that connects to what you're saying.
Okay.
Every angel that comes to Earth is one alien civilization where they had instrumentality happen.
No, supposedly those are the children of Adam.
Right. That's the same thing. We're the children of Adam, right?
No, we're the children of Lilith.
Okay, but look, so the thing is that aren't the angels the result of instrumentality from another planet?
No, I don't think so.
Explain. Oh, yeah.
So from what how they explained it, they said those angels were the children of Adam that had just finally been born. However, though, when Adam and Lilith came through, they came with the Dead Sea Scrolls. So that's how they knew these angels existed and that they were coming at a certain time and place. And that's why they start building up this, the Evangelions and all that shit. But of course, Sele and what's his name? Gendo had their own separate agendas to reinstate what you may call it instrumentality. What Sele wanted to do is turn everyone to LCL. You know the ocean that you see at the end?
Yeah.
That's not blood. That's LCL. That's all people just forming into this liquid.
Yeah, all together, right?
As one big thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. And the LCL that's in those plugs are their mothers.
Oh, shit.
Each of those pilots' mothers. That's their LCL.
Oh, that makes sense because that's why they had the problems with the melding and why they were seeing flashbacks of shit.
Yeah.
When they were. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And Rey is an empty vessel with Lilith's soul.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's why what's his name, Kaoru, was like suspicious of her like every time she was around. But if you bear both the fruit of life and the fruit of knowledge, then you become even powerful as the race that created those Adam and Lilith and whatever else they threw into the world.
So wait, well, I don't see how are the angels the children of Adam? I don't understand. That doesn't add up to me.
I don't understand that completely yet, but that's what like birthed from Adam or those angels in some way. I'm not sure how or when.
Yeah, they come from another fucking right? Some of them come from fucking space. They can't be birthed from Adam.
Well, Adam is also like they must have came before Adam dropped onto Earth, though. I think that's what happened, or at least hatched or laid or something like that. But they don't we don't know where they come. At least the person I was playing, he's like, I don't know where they came from exactly. If they were like far away and came through, or if they just started to be born from eggs at that time. But the main thing he's saying that those are Adam's children, and humans are Lilith's children. Which is why we're strong, like small, but like really smart, and they're big and huge, but like not that smart,
I don't know. I kind of see a hole there, but I see most of the point. I think
I'll send you the video though, so you can hear him explain it.
Yeah. The only reason I kind of disagree with that is because I played the Evangelion video game.
Oh yeah.
That shows you where Sele wins.
And
their goal is instrumentality for each other. So all the Sele heads meld into one fucking super being that's a super angel basically that's going to control everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, because those super angels are supposedly the original ancient race, or as powerful as them supposedly. So I guess they're trying to become that.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And that's what happens when you get Lilith and Adam together, or their fruits together, and you get that.
That kind of makes sense because that's what Shinji is. Right, when he had both of their powers.
Oh, and freaking Kaoru is a vessel like Rey, but with the soul of Adam in it. supposedly. Which
Yeah,
I don't know how that
see,
works.
I was gonna say that's what kind of throws off the whole thing about the angels being children of Adam to me. Like, but then what the fuck is Kaoru? 'Cause-
Also an angel, but also the guy explaining it was also like he's kind of like an angel, but kind of not. He was kind of made by Sele, but even he was kind of like not sure on that either.
yeah, because Sele found Kaoru. They didn't make him. They found him. Remember, they found him in the moon. Remember, they excavated the moon.
And that movie they did, but this is the original series. I'm not sure if he's including the new movies or not. I'll send you the video though. And we
Okay,
can
yeah,
talk more
shoot
about that next time because I was even like, what the fuck? And
That's-
the thing that threw me off too is like he would say the Lance of Longinus wrong, and he was saying not Sela, he was calling them
Sealy.
no, not even Sealy, Zila or something like that. It was something weird. So every time he said Zila, I'm like, what the fuck Zila? And then I'll start like missing what he was saying because like, oh, he's saying Sele. I gotta remember it's Sele. And they're like, oh fuck, I missed like a couple of words. What was he talking about? So
Damn, that's confusing as fuck. Yeah,
I was confused every time he fucking said Zayli. I was like, wait, what? Oh, Sele. Zeely. Anyways,
Damn, that's pretty interesting.
but I'll send you that. And I'm gonna watch that again too.
Yeah, send that shit. Did I ever show you the guy that explains all the Evangelion timelines together and like how everything makes sense?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna send you
Maybe.
that
I
shit,
think
too.
you mentioned it before, but I don't think you sent it to me.
We
yet.
should watch both. We
Okay.
should watch both in a row. Like, it'd be fun.
Anyways, anything else going on?
Just read Thor, read and watch Invincible more.
Actually, Kukuz is correct. The Zilu is the German pronunciation, which is something that he mentioned too, which is probably why he kept saying it like that.
Oh, real Zilu is how you say that in Germany, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Okay. Well, learn something new. Yeah. I wish we could have more time to talk about Evangelion shit, but next
Maybe
time,
next
I guess.
week, yeah.
All right, guys. See you next week. Wait.
Oh shit, that's the wrong button.
Stream is live.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Thursday.
Also, you can always
Oh,
catch
yeah,
us
Wednesday.
on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. Wizardmon. Androidmon again. Oh, Spirals. Or whatever that means. What is this? Gwilmon? Who the fuck is this? What's that? Kudamon?
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.
Metal Tyrannomon.
Oh, I got one of those.
What is this? Tyrannomon. Regular Tyrannomon.
Cool.
I got metal and regular Tyrannomon. Oh, is this the shiny? No.
I don't know. No.
Dimension Scissors. Okay. Myotismon.
Nice.
Come on, nigga. Okay. Petermon. The fuck is this?
I have no clue. That's a new one.
Never seen this fucker. Got Peter Pan, Robin Hood wannabe motherfucker. Labramon. Oh, this one's kind of shiny.
Has that shiny border, the edges.
Yeah, lame. Labramon.
I've never seen that thing before. Looks like a Shaman.
Oh,
Oh,
TK.
nice. Got a TK.
He is the shiny.
Oh, okay. That's what I have in my deck.
Oh, and Patamon.
Oh, nice.
Another shiny. I think they're both borders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both shiny borders.